Okay, so what you want to do is you want to, you know, have your random, yeah, okay. So, you have your video, it's all nice, and you want to make it cool and zoom, right? Okay, great. So, say I'm like really annoyed at some point. Like look at her creepy smile. Wow, I'm gonna emphasize that. And I'm gonna crop it. Oh, wait, shit. Wait, don't do that. That's, okay, wait. Pick out a little section you want to crop. Okay, whatever. So that encompasses it. Then you're like, okay, she's not moving. I'm not gonna have the camera follow her. I just want a little zoom in there, okay? Okay, good. And then you want to kind of pick out when you want to zoom in. So like, yeah. Okay, good. Great. And then I'm going to take out some of the top and some of the bottom. And then take out a lot of the left. And a little bit of the right. And more left. A little more left. Good. Wow. Damn. Amazing. I know. So there's that. And that's really all it's good for. Wait. Oh, I did a bad thing. Hang on. I need another one. This one. I move a lot. Go there. Okay. Hey, are you there? Are you still there? Are you still with me? Wait, maybe if I... Okay, right here is cool. We can do this one. Because they walk in. Okay. So in this little section, we want to follow him because he's moving. So, instead of doing... Oh, it's scale. That's the word. This is the one you're going to want to use for when you're doing... Oh, God, Willie! Jeez. First, pick out when you want to zoom and follow. Okay, so it starts like right there. And then kind of stops right there-ish, whatever. So, that's when we'll stop following him. And then we're going to be moving the X and Y axes, so kind of start at the beginning there and mark that you want to be using keyframes. Okay, and so you want to use your keyframes for when you're going to be moving these things. So for the most part, if they're moving like all over the screen, you want to be using X and Y. If you want to be zooming a lot throughout the process, zooming in and out and kind of changing the scale a lot, then mark that you want to use keyframes for this guy. But I'm only going to keep it in this one little scale, so don't even worry about it. And yeah, so we're just going to be using X and Y. Actually, we might not even be using X because they're not even moving along the X-axis, but whatever. So, okay, we marked them both. And we actually don't want to start at it. So this is our starting position right here. And all we gotta do is just kind of like mark it up. We're gonna be right there, and then we're gonna just zoom in a fuck ton. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's our first frame, and then, you know, all they're doing is just panning down, so we can kind of just skip a lot. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. All they're doing is changing the y-axis, going up and down, so all we have to do for this little point is just mark where we want the y to be. And then we just want to center him, so like right there-ish, I guess? Yeah, that works, whatever, it's cool. And so, because these points are marked as linear, then look what it's going to do for us. It's going to follow the camera all the way there. It's already automatically adjusting the Y. Look at that. It's already changing it for us and connecting these dots, basically. So all you want to do is connect the dots. Oh, I moved the fucking camera. Okay, that's a good example. All right, cool. So our main goal is just to keep them centered. So whenever there's like a certain change, like, okay, this was easy because we're just following the Y. But right here, oh my god, they're moving the x-axis also. So we kind of want to get a certain frame and just like start it, I don't know, along there or whatever. Right now we have to start adjusting the x-axis and a bit of the y. No. God, I'm so bad at this. Maybe there? I don't fucking know. Yeah, kinda, whatever. And then kind of mark it at the end. Oh, Jesus. That was the wrong way. Hey. Now you see, if you right click, you can remove the keyframe, or you can change the type. And then, you know, definition of discrete. It'll isolate this keyframe so it won't connect stuff after it, I think. So that's where, like, any point after that keyframe, you don't want it to connect to the next one. You're gonna want to make it this little square instead of whatever. And then there's also smooth, which is, look, it becomes a circle, which is the direct opposite of discrete. And honestly, I have no idea what it does. So now you see, we added just like a couple X whatevers here, right? X keyframes. So what we had originally wanted to do was, you know, just have this as like the main point, and we just want to be panning down the Y because they're not moving along the X. It's right here where the X-axis starts moving. And so these little styles of linear are connecting the dots, and we don't want it to be doing that because now look at what the camera's doing. It's going this way, and that is not what we want. So we just have to make this one discrete, I believe. Yes. Okay. So because we made this little point discrete, that means it's going to make it solid, and it's not going to be connecting the dots to the next point until it gets to it, and then it'll start to apply it. So that's pretty nice. I have no clue what smooth does. I really don't. Like, I don't know. Do you see any difference? Spot the difference. I know I used it for something. I just don't know what. Alright, whatever. We want this discrete. And you see that there was a little jitter there, but what you can do is go back through the keyframes and then adjust that yourself. So just, yeah, it's because I made it go like a huge jump in the, good lord, why am I this? Okay, so you see from like here all the way to this one, the game is starting to move the camera, and then I put this keyframe point here to recenter the x-axis onto this, but it starts moving a little bit sooner, so what we want to do is keep it centered on this one. So it jolts right there. So we want to change the X position to be just a little bit more offset to connect with this one, which is fucking annoying, honestly. So now you want to be compensating for the camera movement. And sort of make this a bit more of a smooth position. And you can't just be, you know, changing that, but I'm like kind of an idiot and kind of don't know what I'm doing, so smoothing these out will work. You know what I mean? What am I doing? Oh, mama. Yeah. So I just put a few points here to keep the X from, you can see the background is still moving, but we kept it centered on this guy while everything else is still moving around it. So yeah, it's kind of annoying to compensate for that kind of stuff, but hey, you know, you gotta deal with who you gotta deal with. You feel? And there you go. And now I have to edit this video, which is gonna be such a mindfuck. And yeah. Happy trails.